Check this out.
Now look at Eliana. Eliana want to tell her like, they can't hear nothing. Let them hear it. This reality TV. This is real life. This reality TV. Let them hear it. Now she back in nature, boy. She start acting like what? Like this, right? Look at her face. She's sick. See? See, now let me tell y'all something, because I'm getting ready to bring her dad on, because it's getting late and we ain't gonna have her dad, on here all later the hours. All right, but I got a whole other segment I'm gonna do with some more receipts. But long story short, okay, she told Nature Boy, okay, she admitted to Nature Boy that the other women dipped because Eliana wasn't feeling it. So Nature Boy in that live stream was like, yo, if you not motherfucking jacking Eliana, I ain't jacking you, okay? Now I want to show this before I go to these receipts I got in my email. He kicked out Serenity, day one. And Keys, day one, right? Now, Nature Boy called these motherfuckers weak in his live stream today, okay? Called them weak, all kinds of shit, okay? Talking about they not built for pressure. I just want to show y'all how motherfucking Nature Boy used people. Keys gave this nigga $300,000 from his dead mama account, and Nature Boy Nature Boy can't even buy this nigga a plane ticket home. Talking about this man weak, etc., this, that, and the third, and you spitting on these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers been your day fucking ones, and you talking shit about these people out the door after they done gave you literally their last. Damn near sold their souls. Some of them, okay? Serenity didn't let you pass her around to 3 different niggas. You, Azul, and then Rambo. Okay, these motherfuckers going home with a piece of their souls missing because you got it. And you got the nerve to be talking shit like that. But I want to say this, right, because we getting ready to bring Eliana father on, okay? And I'm going to scroll through the messages just more so y'all can see the dates, okay? Not even more so the content. Because with Nature Boy don't know, because Nature Boy was stressing when I put that receipt up of somebody from his camp in my inbox. See? That's what he was stressing about. And he don't even know which nigga it was. He's so trustworthy of them niggas over there. He don't even know which one of them serpentine ass niggas it was. And so, pressure bust pipes, nigga. Pressure bust pipes. See? But with that being said, the reason I'm going here with these receipts is because Nature Boy think that his team is solid, and his team is not solid. See, because he's sitting here talking all of this shit about Eliana family, and he her daddy now. He don't know that she been talking to her whole family on Facebook since she been over there, all the way up to recently. Okay, from the goddamn the deportation incident in Costa Rica, all the way up to recently, she been talking to her family, not just her father, her sister.
Why would they let him know that though? That's not a cool move right there. Why would you let him know this?
Other people. So this nigga sweating these receipts. These are Mr. Marquez receipts right here. Mr. Marquez said, I got the receipts, nigga. That's my motherfucking dog. What the fuck wrong with?
Is this an ego thing between the dad and Nature Boy? Because if the father is concerned about her, he always want to have a way to contact her, and when she's ready to go, which I don't see that happening anytime soon, regardless of how sad, miserable, uncomfortable things are for her, because she loves that dude and she's gonna have his baby. And Eliana has already told the whole world she has herpes. Who gonna want her? Who's gonna want the mother of Nature Boy's baby? And not only that, she was with his mans before she slid over to him. So I mean, who? I mean, that's her first love. Come on, y'all. But at the end of the day, let's say she did want to leave. Let's say she needed to leave. Well, how more closely is he gonna watch her now?
And so that being said, this nigga swear his team so tight. But you got niggas from Carbonation in my DM, okay? You swear you think you causing a rift between Eliana and her family. Nigga, she ain't stopped talking to her family, nigga. And you better pay attention, nigga, because she getting ready to break on your bitch ass. She getting ready to break on your bitch ass because she coming.
So ruin her chances of breaking? Okay. All right.
She seeing the real. She realizing the real. She tired of you, nigga. She tired of your bitch ass, okay? Let me show y'all these receipts. I'ma skim through. Look. Look at here. This from February 26, 2017. Let's keep it moving. Look. July 2017. Okay? Let's go to more dates. What date was that? Let me go back. This this still July. Okay? Let's go to more. Let's go to more dates. Look at that. August 10th. Okay? All the way up to date. Okay? All the way up to date. So, this nigga, your shit not solid like you think your shit solid. You ain't got nobody brainwashed like you think you got somebody.
Why would they show this stuff? Like, dude, come on.
Brainwashed, nigga? What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Your whole team do not fuck with you, bruh. When you close your eyes at night, nigga, they trying to get out of there. Motherfucker. They trying to get out of there. You still don't know who in my DM. You still stressing. You don't know which one of them niggas is in there talking to me. And you sitting here,
That's not cool either, because he goes and he tells people, you could contact me if you need me. I'll help you. I'll get you out of there, etc. But then he goes and he rubs it in Nature Boy's face that somebody from his team is hitting him up. How cool is that? And how they supposed to feel? You have no idea what this dude is doing to them behind everyone's back, aka off camera, to try to figure out who is hitting up Pharaoh. We already see how he acts on camera, so multiply that times him thinking he got a mole or what have you. People not leaving him for nothing. His day ones are not leaving him for nothing. So why would you do this just to have bragging rights, just to have a better video, just to have one up on him? Just to make him squirm? Like, this isn't even cool. So when we say, or what, okay, when Pharaoh says he's for the people that's there, does this show an example of him being for them, or does it look like some ego stuff?
Where you got Velvet so brainwashed under your wing, and you really don't. She know the real. Velvet know the real. She know the real, nigga. And she know it's not you, motherfucker. It's not you. She might be playing a role right now, but nigga, it ain't what you think it is, bro. And nigga, I could pull up the receipts when I get them from everybody else she been talking to, nigga, and break your little weak ass heart to let you know your little mind control scheme that you think you.
No, Pharaoh, you wrong for this, brother. You so wrong it's not even funny. Okay, Pharaoh is young too. Pharaoh's in his 20s, all right? So with that being said, he still know better. He still know better, because what the hell do you think Nature Boy is going to do to this girl when he find this out? When people feel like their lives are not where they need to be with him and they leave, he say they betrayed him. What you think he gonna say about Eliana? That's been his biggest bragging piece. As a 46-year-old man, a 21-year-old girl, 19 at the time that she came there, has been his biggest bragging piece in his whole entire life. Right? What do you think he is gonna do when he find out she been going behind his back the whole time? A narcissist is gonna amplify it times a billion. He don't know what she's been saying to other people, but in his mind, this is going to be a very huge betrayal. What if he beat the brakes off of her? What if he beat the baby out of her? And I'm going to tell y'all this. If she have a girl, he not going to want it.
God, motherfucker, is not as strong as you think it is, bitch. And so your whole team jumping ship on your bitch ass. Your whole team jumping ship on your bitch ass, nigga. Motherfucker, soon it's going to be you and a whole lot of rapos over there. And a whole lot of motherfucking rapos over there. That's it. Because all the women on their way out that bitch. Okay? Straight up. Now with that being said, let's go. That's a fact. Let me go back to that. Let's go. Let me go back. Let me highlight that. That's why I like that. Let me pin that comment. See, she be paying attention. Look at that. Okay? Talking to her father, she said, I love myself. Okay? Her father said, I love myself, because she know, just like that comment said. See? Just like in the comment. Because she know, her father is herself. Nigga, not you. So you can get on camera and try to Devo and talk that daddy shit all you want. She know who her father is, nigga. She know who her father is, nigga. If you was hanging off a cliff and her father was walking past the cliff, nigga, she act like she don't even see you about to fall. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. She know who her true self is. Don't ever get that shit twisted, nigga. Don't ever get that shit twisted, pussy. And we gonna keep applying pressure on you. And Velvet, when you hit my DM when you ready to slide, hit my DM and we'll get you right up out of there.
So he can make an announcement first. Don't you think this will ruin her chances to be able to have access to something to hit your DM, dumbass?
Real quick. But let me bring her father on real quick. So we don't go too late into the night. Okay? Let me bring her father on so he like he did the other night. And when I double back, I'ma have them receipts all the way. Alright? I'ma have them receipt. What's going on with you?
What's happening?
We ready for you
tonight?
We ready. We in here. I said you was coming. They see you in the chat. They ready.
You know, I wanted to start this by saying to everybody that think he pulled me up, well, I pulled him up for fame and fortune. Nah, y'all gotta realize something. All I was doing that day, like I always did from day one, I was just looking at my daughter. I just wanted to see her because she was so beautiful that day. She was glowing. And when she realized that I was watching, she passed a comment. Right. And the comment was something to the effect of, don't say nothing in my life, just listen. I don't want nobody talk. Man, you're not going to talk to me like that. So I said, fuck that. I said, I'm again.
Right.
He said to me, his first comment to me was...
See, they got to let go of the ego stuff. Let go of the ego stuff and work with this girl. Now, you know, everybody's saying she want to leave, she ready to leave and all this other kind of stuff. Now, I was totally against that idea up until now. So now I'm starting to see something different. Okay. So if he's in there, I remember that live. And I remember her saying, I don't want nobody saying nothing in my comments. I remember that. And I looked at it as her trying to be like Nature Boy, her trying to control things, her being in her emotions and acting up. Now that he sang this, she was trying to allow him to still have access to her via her Instagram without being blocked. Because soon as Nature Boy saw that he was there, he was going to block him. We wouldn't have known about it. We wouldn't have known that this is what he has been doing, keeping her from her family. But she knew it. She knew, if Nature Boy knew that her father was commenting in her chat and he was watching, he was going to get blocked. She was trying to tell him, don't say nothing. This is a way for us to communicate. This is a way for you to see my lives. He let ego get in the way. And he made another comment. And then all that stuff happened. But hopefully they'll be a little bit wiser. Because this right here ain't cool. Telling this dude about she's been messaging them all the time. And like, you know, I'm not here to say anything bad about the father, but I'm just going to keep it real either way. You know, I wish he was a little bit brighter outside of his emotions and using his brain a little bit more. She was trying to warn you so that you could stay in contact with your daughter.
Mr. Marquez, you do know that she's pregnant, right? Man, I said 10-4 and she's beautifully glowing. And from that point on, he was trying to get me, or he was trying to pull me on his live. Like, I wasn't ever going to talk to him because my daughter didn't even have enough decency for him to even introduce us. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So he ranting and raving talking about how I went on, y'all.
No, because she knew that Nature Boy wasn't going to respect him for one, and she knew that Nature Boy didn't want her to be in contact with her father. So she was trying to keep him hidden so that she can keep him in her life and he could be there when she need him.
Pharaoh, and young Pharaoh is a youngster, and how could a grown man do that? See, what he got to understand is that young Pharaoh is a man amongst men. You give me 3 minutes, I'm going to give you 3 minutes.
That's right.
You talk about people, you want to cut people off when they talking, people talking to their own children. You want to barge your way in because you don't have no family, and you don't want nobody else to have no family. See, you seem to forget you started this nightmare.
That's right.
Eligio. You know, you should stop acting like a fucking victim, because that's the last word that describes you. Remind me of a time when I think I was about 16 years old, and my uncle, who raised me, took me to one of his friend's house one day. It was a Sunday, and we was going to watch a ball game. And I remember my uncle's friend had another guy coming over to watch this ball game, and the nigga just come in talking about fucking nigga, fuck nigga think they is. He just sitting to himself over at the side mumbling, right?
Right.
And I didn't know what was going on because this was my first time ever encountering something like that. So the nigga, man, fuck, turn TV up, bro. You know, this, that, and other. He trying to, I guess, prove to us who he is or whatever he was doing. And then he finally said something to the effect of, man, all these fucking niggas is his bitches, man, or something like that. And before I knew it, my uncle jumped up across the table and started beating that nigga ass, right? Don't know him from Adam or Eve, right? So I done jumped up, I done grabbed my pistol, because I'm like, what the fuck going on? I don't know what's happening, right? And my uncle beat that nigga into the sofa, and that nigga, when he was getting beat, he started turning his ass up in the air like he wanted to be fucked, right? And I'm watching this, right? And I'm like, okay, so nigga got put out. So, you know, I was confused. I said, say, bro, what that was all about, because I ain't never seen no shit like that. I said, man, that's one of them little jailhouse ass niggas talking shit. And the ones that always talk that shit, they like to get their ass beat before they get fucked. All right? And that's what he reminded me of when I saw him
Deep.
talking all that shit.
That's
like,
right.
you don't know me, dude. You don't know me. And you don't know my daughter. You don't know my daughter. You don't know her. Trust me, you don't. My daughter said something so simple as, I wasn't even 18 when I came here. Now, let me tell you something about New Orleans. We have our own unique language, like everybody do. I'm not taking nothing from no other city, no other place. But New Orleans have a language that we know, right? And it's so funny that he wouldn't know what she's saying, because everybody knew in New Orleans what she was saying if they even watched the video, you know. The people love my daughter more than they love him. That's right. One thing, all right? Because my daughter kind of homesick, you know, and I can tell by the way she's transforming carbonation into her own. Okay? So you draw up the sign of 666 from your head, you draw up the sign of 666 from your chest. But I'm not worried about that. It's the word. Anybody know what that means? I'm gonna tell y'all what that means.
You let us know. What's that year?
That's an endearing term that in New Orleans, when somebody talking to each other, we say "you're."
I was waiting for him to say it. I was waiting for him to say it and confirm it, because I kind of knew this. Just like in my hometown, it's skill and yeah. Go ahead, pops.
And it sounds like you heard, but it's you heard me. That's all that's saying. You heard me? She got all of them motherfuckers over there hollering. You heard me? You heard me? All right. When I saw all these Indian crowns, I was like, wow. She missed us so much. She missed her culture, her true culture, so much. See, I'm a big chief of my tribe. I have my own Mardi Gras Indian tribe, right? Native Black Indian. That's the name of it. And my daughter always participated in Mardi Gras, wearing her feathers and she used to like the soul. And matter of fact, she was supposed to be my first queen when we came out one Mardi Gras, because nobody else wanted to step up to the plate. But it's so ingrained in her soul that she had to put crowns on everybody's head like they was fucking Indians under mask. And that's all that is. Bam, I love you, baby girl, but now it's time to stop playing, because you're playing with me. All right? And I can really hurt you, but guess what? I love you, so I'm not. And I'm going to tell Mr. Eligio, you think I'm playing with you, bro, because you don't know me. When I see you, I'm going to punch you in your dick sucker. You hear what I'm telling you? I'm going to punch you in your dick sucker so hard, I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat because you playing with me. You don't know me. Don't think for 1 second I'm going to let you get away with what you did. You see, a lot of people don't see the symbolism of what he's doing. And I was sitting there looking at this video.
I see it. I done already told y'all.
Video today, and I saw my daughter come in and start wiping his face, and then she started oiling him down. And I'm like, damn, man, that's supposed to be his wife, but he treating her like his bottom bitch. Because see, what y'all gotta understand is pimps. That's all he is, or wannabe pimp. When they get out the shower, they make their bitches do that, oil them down, and all of that kind of shit. And it hit me because I remember seeing that on one of them old 1970 pimp movies. And, you know, listening about it, reading about it. How could you fucking exploit her like that and she's supposed to be your wife? I'm not going to let you get away with that, partner.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
Just like I said about her with the polygamy thing, you know, every female that comes through there, he sleeps with them. Every female that comes through there, and he uses the terminology, this is going to be our wife. He's forcing her to do polygamy, but she doesn't want to do it. She already says she doesn't want to do it, but she's trying to do it because that's what he wants. He's forcing it. It's not, she don't get a choice. He's saying, you have to accept me for who I am, and I'm into polygamy, but he's not doing it properly. That little debacle that he did yesterday, where he's talking about they got to go through you first and all this other kind of stuff. No, every female that comes there, he sleeps with them. Okay. He sleeps with them and he'll call that this is our wife, but he does all of this before the three of them has even gotten anything straight, before they have established anything formally, before they have set up anything, and he's okay that his wife is okay with the situation. Then it becomes a problem with the wife, because what he's presenting, how he's presenting it to us, is if he's trying to do it in a respectful way. He's actually not. He just want to stick. Then when she has such a problem with it, he go ahead and pass off to another dude. Then when that don't work out, he switch up with another dude. Yes, females, sisters, whenever y'all go there, you will get pimped. Okay? You will get pimped.
Tell him. So I wanted to also address the community or the family on the fact that when I say this happened in the Bible, I pull references from the Bible. It's merely because that's my agreement. I have nothing against, and I have no debate for anybody that's doing anything. But to address him again, you want to know why I came on to this young man platform? Because when he first introduced himself to me, he said, "How you doing, Mr. Marquez? My name is Young Fell." Proper introduction. Not the type of shit you do, like put my daughter up in front of me to fight her because of you. See, that's what old bitch ass niggas do. That's what bitch ass nigga move. You see me talking to you on your live, you purposely ignore me, and then you cut it off, and when you come back on, you have my daughter talking, thinking I'm gonna watch y'all again, and I'm gonna get pulled on, because that's what you did the first time. But you know what you did? You underestimated me, man. And I'm glad you did, because I'm love to embarrass you. You know? You underestimated me. So now you're going to have to find yourself making some real adjustments to adjust me. You're going to have to do that, because now you have a decision to make. Velvet, if he let you see this whole video and not part of it like he doing, you better take that nigga nuts like I showed you. You better wait till that bitch close his eyes and stab him in the eye and get away from him, because if he put his hands on you, I already taught you how to fight. Yes, he was right when he said you are being submissive to him. I see that. I know that. But you don't know New Orleans, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I know New Orleans women. This might be the fact for all women. But New Orleans women, I know intimately. That's where I'm from. Once you wrong a New Orleans woman, you fucking done. You fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So everything you thought you was fighting for, and what you gotta realize, she pregnant, bro. And what you gotta realize, she got her mama in her. And what you gotta realize, she got her daddy in her. You know? She's not gonna take your shit too much longer. And don't think she can't fuck you up, because she can. She not ass in her face and kick you in your fucking dick at the same time. She know how to do that. You got my little girl on a fucking video that some shit about her ass whipping, and she not telling the whole story. I'm not gonna go into that, because it was just a story. But just remember, she know what she did. She know how she got her ass whooped, and that's it. You don't have to lie, Velvet. Stop fucking lying to this man. Stop lying to these fucking people. If you're going to take over carbonation, take over that motherfucker. If not, do your own thing. Do your own fucking thing. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. Him, he ain't shit. Let me tell you how he ain't shit. This man got, I think I counted 7 names. He got 7 names, right? I can't, now tell me if I'm wrong, because I want to call them out to you, because I'm going to make a point here in a second. So I said Nature Boy, Tehuti,
2,
Eligio the Christ,
3,
Commander-in-Chief.
4.
Then he told me himself that his name was Chief.
Yep, the Honorable. Don't forget the Honorable. That's 6.
Okay, hold up. That's the last one. The Commander-in-Chief, the Honorable of the Earth Plane, Eligio, he put all that shit together. Right? Am I right?
You right. You right.
How many it is?
That's 6. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Yep,
that's 6.
Right.
That's 6, right? 7. You ready for 7?
Let's go for 7.
Okay, so let me explain to y'all while I'm saying this. The man got 7 demons attached to him.
That's right.
All right? And the 6 I just named is merely helping that one that controls all of them. And that one is named Tyrese.
Ooh.
Now let me tell you about Tyrese.
Oh.
You see Tyrese?
For those of y'all who don't know about Tyrese, because I'm pretty sure he's going to go a little deeper, he's not going to give you the basic explanation. This is a great interview, by the way. Conversation. It's great conversation. Okay, real quick, because I know y'all don't want me talking too much. Tyrese is the version of Eligio when he was here in Atlanta, and he was a male prostitute. He stripped. He did porn. And he slept with and had boyfriends for pleasure and for money.
Tyrese is that nasty motherfucker. Tyrese is that motherfucker that like to get fucked in the ass, and he like to fuck men, and he like to fuck little boys, and he like to fuck women. That's that nasty motherfucker. That's that motherfucker that started everything. Cause see, until whatever happened to him, and Tyrese took over, Tyrese had him on. He still got him fucked up. Why you think you don't never hear about Tyrese? You hear all these other names, Nate, all that shit, but you don't hear Tyrese, because Tyrese is the one that's being quiet and sitting in the background, because all the rest of them demons is there to help do his bidding. You want to talk about fucking demons? That's a fucking demon. He said some dumb shit today about falling from hell. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. He said that God is Satan in disguise, testing you. That's what he said. Like, let me tell you why I like you, young Pharaoh. You got a platform and you stick to your shit. This nigga, I don't know, he went from fuck God to being God in less than a year.
Yep.
And in between that, he had a whole bunch of other shit going on that didn't make no fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still talking shit like don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So let's put it out there. I'm gonna use 2 books tonight. I'm gonna only use 2 books because I want y'all to understand this is what I choose to agree with. All right? Nothing against nothing else. All right? But let's use the Bible and let's use a dictionary. I'm gonna use the dictionary to reference some words that, you know, he called me names. Ooh, he called me names, name calling. Okay, that's girly shit, but 6 and stone may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Remember what I told you, I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth down your throat, bro. All right? So, for all of y'all youngsters out there, I have a question.
Shout out
For
to
all of
Pops.
you that don't know nothing, let me give you a little lesson. I'm gonna ask this question, and if y'all could put it in the comments, maybe somebody will answer it. What is the Bible? Maybe Eligio can put it in the comments. What is the Bible? Just the Bible. All right, so get out your pens and papers, and I want you to write the word Bible, not horizontally, vertically. Write the word Bible vertically. All right, and I'm gonna tell you what the Bible is. The Bible is your basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Okay.
That's right.
That's what the Bible is.
That's right.
All right. So I'm not gonna go into no scripture or nothing like that. I just wanted to add that in because, you know, when you have a name, like Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or Hindu, or, you know, you can even put in old Mr. Alistair Crowley if you want to. You know, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Greek. Now, we're going to talk about names because they done shit that was so profound that their names are still ringing thousands of years later. Thousands of years later. People still talking about these people, right? But the point I'm trying to make is they came with something that was so original and so profound that even today, people still talking about their name. Eligio, you just learning from all of them. And you don't put all this shit together and trying to make sense of it when you're not making no sense at all.
Mm-mm.
So, to say you the Christ and you don't have no original message, you come in as the second coming, nah, bro, you can hand that shit to somebody else. Let me tell you, bro, I'm from a place where you either gonna get down or you gonna lay down. And I ain't laying down on nobody dirty ground. I'm from a place where I can say two words, two different ways, and mean two different things. Like, for instance, what's that, bitch? That's like saying, hey man, what's happening? What's going on? What's up? What's good? Or I can say, bitch, what's happening? That means you ready to fight? I told you the gloves was coming off. Alright, so Eligio say 6 plus 3 equals 9. Right, y'all? 6 plus 3 equals 9. I say 5 plus 4 equals 9. See, the way you do things is not always the way to do them. You gotta respect other people's opinions. You gotta respect other people's thinking about things. You can't even respect yourself. You can't even respect the fact that this girl have a family that love her.
Right.
And truly, if you wanted to be a part of this family, you gotta be humble. Talk to somebody, dad, man. You gotta be humble when you talk to somebody, mom.
Right.
You can't just go and take and do what you want. But because those 7 demons don't give a fuck about nothing and nobody else, yeah, that's why you do what you do.
That's right.
You know, I was watching the first time I went on with him, he was trying to explain to me about that van situation. He said they were doing some kind of revolutionary thing. They were trying to whatever he said, he was trying to make it seem like they was fucking trying to show the people that people was doing them wrong, right? But I went back and I watched that video. And all I saw was a scared little boy in the back of the bus trying to be a martyr.
Exactly.
Like, you trying to be a martyr with no cause. Like, Jesus was a martyr for a cause. Muhammad was a martyr for a cause. Martin Luther King was a martyr for a cause. I can name them. Because they had their own shit they was dealing with. You taking everybody else's shit. And you willing to die for other people's shit. That make you dangerous. That make me think, because you willing to do that, you're willing to take our kids with you and do that too.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So all this shit you be talking, man, when I see you, I'm telling you again, I'm gonna punch you in your dick sucker. And I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth down your throat. I'm telling you. I'm gonna see you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Them fucking woods ain't thin enough for me not to see you. Alright? So I wanna talk to my daughter now, and I hope he let her see this, because that nigga ain't nothing like me.
Notice how he said he hoped he lets her. Okay, so he only let her watch a part of the original interview. So I think this is his second time talking with Pharaoh, and she had some responses to it, like I said before. So with that being said, if they know he's only allowing her access to certain things, what the hell do you think that you're doing by telling him that she's been communicating with you guys via Facebook and all this stuff all the time? What the hell do you think you're doing by giving it up that y'all got a secret code or whatever, that she's trying to help you via code? Because that's what she was trying to do when she said, I don't want nobody typing in my chat room. So you're really putting her in a position that is actually more dangerous for her, because what if she do say, all right, I'm ready to go, and he has really limited her to where she can't communicate that with you guys?
Might be a man like me and do some things, but he not nothing like me, because
That's
you
right.
know, he would never tell you, Val, what's this? What's this, Val? This is your people. This is your circle. Who is this, Val? In the middle of the circle. Everybody around you ain't for you. He'll never tell you that, Val.
That's right.
Never tell you that.
Mr. Marquez, Instagram told
What
me we got a minute 40 left. I'm gonna jump out and we're gonna jump back in.
That's what's up.
Okay. Everybody come back in. Everybody come back in.
Welcome to this episode of How Pregnant Are You? My wife went to the store, got a pizza.
Ronnie, I know you're listening. It's all your fault. I saw Ronnie's story and I was like, I have to have that.
Question.
I gotta sell it too.
Did you ask your husband if he wanted anything?
Babe, come on. No, listen. How married am I? I'm so married that I didn't. Because I knew I was getting pizza. Flynn just came from the gym. The other day, he told me, I can't eat like you.
Can you guys hear the cheese in the crevices of her mouth?
I'm so sorry, y'all. Hi, I'm Mrs. Melanin.
And I'm Belief Mel.
And we're here with episode 19 of How Married Are You?
Yep.
Okay, you had to get you back. And before you say your piece to Velvet, I wanted to say this because you said something very important in regarding the band, right? Now, Nature Boy don't see that what he's doing is finna happen exactly in the same pattern, but on a worse scale. Now, this is what I mean. The reason Nature Boy got in trouble for the band the first time, right, is because exactly what happened now happened then. Some of his members left. And the member who bought the van left and didn't take the van with them. But of course, they stopped paying on the van. Because remember, nothing's in Nature Boy name. So the registration and the plates on the van expired. That's what got them pulled. Now, guess what? Rambo just left. Right now, Rambo just left. The van that they in now, Rambo bought it. So they say. So, Rambo not going to keep paying on that van.
Actually, Nature Boy said Keys owns the van. I don't know which is true, but he did say that yesterday, that he asked Keys to take the van because the van was in his name.
So they gonna keep swerving around in that van until they get yapped again. And this time, they not gonna play no games with his ass. And so it was crazy you brought up the band and the way he moving, because I remember you saying something one time in regards to moving smart. And this just shows this nigga not only not moving smart, he doing the same shit that got him busted the first time. So I was like, when you said that, I was like, I gotta let him know how much on point you even are. Cause he's literally doing the same shit that got them not in Costa Rica. Some members left and you kept riding around in a vehicle that they bought, and the registration and everything else went out, and that's how he got knocked. So it's just crazy, but I'm gonna let you get back on your warpath.
All right. I was saying some of the things I used to tell her. You know, I used to tell her it's just as easy to do the right thing as it is to do the wrong thing. I used to tell her politeness is to do and say the kindest things in the kindest way. You know. What about this one, Val? You remember this one? Don't never let a man come in between you and your family, because if he's that type of man, he's gonna know you don't have no protection, and he's gonna do you what he wants to do you. How about that one? You remember that? Like, I don't understand why she made that video the other night, and I don't mind that she made it. I just wish she would have told the whole truth. You know, not part of the truth. And for you to think that you know her like that, man, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. You don't know none of them people. You just hope them people will follow what you say, follow your rules.
He's making a good point because he didn't expect them to leave. He already said it. My day ones. He didn't expect them for to bounce like they did.
Regulations once they get there. That's what you hoping that they do. But to me, you're a misogynist. You know, you fit the definition of misogyny very well because of your tendencies. So a misogynist is a dislike of or contempt for or an ingrained prejudice against women. But what you doing those women over there, man, Let me
Speaking of
tell you
bruh.
something. I watched this other video you just put up, and the girl that was sitting next to him, in between him and Velvet,
Mm-hmm.
that's who's gonna take your place, Val.
Mm.
See, you gotta remember, karma is a bitch. Come around, go around. So, from what I understand,
Listen to Pops now. Listen. Because you remember Nature Boy said he was already with her. He already slept with her. He already proclaimed her to be a wife. And Eliana ain't feeling it. He said she's holding her ground. She's staying fast. And she said, no, I want you. He said, I told her if you want another dude, she said, no, I want you. I want you. I want you. And she sat over there and she said, nope, I want you. She also said Eliana is testing her every 5 minutes, trying to put her through something. That silly little girl stuff. Why do you think she's putting up with that? She's Nature Boy's age. Why do you think she's putting up with that? She got a plan. Facts.
I was with Olmec at first. And by the way, I think Olmec was the real gorilla over there, because that little scratch he had on his face when they was sitting there in that fucking in the jail or wherever they was at, and he was crying, look what they did my face, look what they did my face. And Olmec sitting there with his fucking eye bust wide open, because he the one that took the real ass whooping, because your bitch ass bowed down when they took you off that van. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, please. Boy, you is bitch made. You really is. Like, you flexing for what?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta flex on me. You don't know me. You ain't gotta flex from fucking far, far away.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta do that.
Right.
Because anybody could do that. But I'm telling you, I am gonna see you.
Mm.
So, it baffles me that he thinks he's a alpha male. Man, you know, they got a difference between alpha males and beta males. Right? Alpha males, there's 3 categories to this shit. Alpha male, let me see. I just wrote some of these things down, you know, if you don't mind.
No, we don't. Listen,
But
you do what you do.
the definition of an alpha male is he is self-aware. Right? I got people trying to call me. Hold on, let me tell them. Call me back, boy. An alpha male is self-aware. He's motivated. He has self-mastery. He's a constant winner, a consistent winner. He have calm and assertive energy. He expands under pressure. Pressure busts pipes, right?
That's right.
He seeks honest advantages. He has constructive mental habits. And he's able to process discomfort. That's an alpha male. Now tell me if I'm right about me calling this the way I'm calling it, because I'm going to explain to y'all what a beta male is. Beta male is an immature male. He's self-absorbed. He's ego-motivated. Self-pity. Love self-pity. I was a crack baby when nigga, so what? Selfish. He defends excuses. He's a compulsive winner. Aggressive, passive energy, yeah, he can have that. He regresses under stress. He rationalizes deceptive tactics. He has a destructive mental habit. And he's unable to tolerate discomfort. That's number 1. Now we're going to talk about number 2. The love of women and sex. We're talking about the alpha male. He cooperates with women. He views women as partners. He's intrigued by women. You know, you're going to love women if you're a man.
That's your name, Nature Boy.
Right? He marries to share values. Sex is about communication. And he's willing to listen and learn. Now, we're going to talk about Mr. Tyrese. He competes with women, the beta male. He views women as possessions. He's intimidated by women. He marries to meet needs. You know, he always got to be talking about his dick and trying to fuck something. Sex is about validation. I think he tried to validate himself today on one of his lives. Fuck, you got to validate yourself, bro. Right? And he's unwilling to listen and learn. That's number 2.
That's right.
Number 3, let's just list some views. The alpha male life is love-based. Together, we win. That's his motto, together. He sees himself as a student of life. He seeks meaningful experiences. Now, he talked about some fucking experience he had when he was coming up, but the only thing I heard was he had a bunch of jailhouse men raising him, and I think they just was fucking him. That's all. Mm-hmm. That beta male, life is fear-driven. Every man for himself attitude. He sees himself as a victim of life all the time. He chases meaningless things. So you take from everybody and try to make it your own because you have nothing original.
That's right. That's right.
You have nothing original, dude. It's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know, and I told you that already. Been there, done that. You even talking about you living mid-grade now. Wait, dude. First you was living in nature. Then when I called you out and told you where you was living at, now you gotta change your tune. Cause you don't know what you fucking talk about, nigga. I'm living in nature. Now you live in mid-grade. Like, you're constantly changing. Well, if you can't see this nigga is a phony, nigga's a phony, bro. That nigga's a phony, man. Like, well, you need to wake up, sister girl. You know, and I know this probably gonna get you in a lot of trouble with him, especially since y'all was beefing earlier. But man, don't underestimate nobody, bro. And that's what you do. You're a fucking clown. Because what you gotta understand, a true relationship is when you can tell each other anything and everything. No secrets, no lies. That's a true relationship, right? But he lied to her about this. He lied to her from the get-go when she came there. Oh, you gonna be my direct, this, that, and other. Then he fucked you, and he turned you over to old man. Wow, you really fucked up, dude.
Wow, right.
You know, you really fucked up. So
I didn't know that, but I should have known that because he does sleep with every woman. But it took me a minute to catch on to that because I wasn't following him like that. And then I became like, oh, this story is a trip. Let me see what's going on. Let me keep up with it. You know, more so the highlights. But I did not know that he slept with her first and then passed on to Olamek. I was under the impression that she came there for Olamek or that she came there with Olamek. Wow.
the last thing I want to say is that he called me a name that really tripped me out. Like, he called me a hypocrite. But a hypocrite is a person who puts on a false appearance of virtue or religion. is a person who acts in contradiction to his or her own stated beliefs or feelings. So, a pretender, a dissembler, a deceiver, a liar, a phony, a fraud, shamming people, and just being downright fucking fake.
That's right.
Nigga, I can't never be no fucking hypocrite. Never. Because you don't know me like that. You can't speak about how I beat her. You're only hearing what she's saying because my little girl is upset. And you know, women get upset. But as men, what are we supposed to do when a woman get upset with us? Tell you what you're supposed to do. Let that woman do what she do and vent. And at the end of the day, you be there standing there with your arms open, ready to give her a hug and a kiss and be like, you all right now? Because that's all they want. So whatever she mad about, she'll eventually get over it. But you ain't shit, bro. You can't be her. You don't have what she has. You're stuck between two worlds. You need to take your flag and turn it right side up. That's what you need to do. Take your flag and turn it right side up. Get back right. I'm good. I just had to get that off my chest.
No, you right. And you know, as I told you before, whenever you wanna pull up and make an OG call, we here to listen. And so, you know,
he said he was coming at me with some OG.
I'm so tired of this nigga Nature Boy. Nature Boy he don't know if he peaceful. He don't know if he wanna apologize. He don't know if he's gangster. He don't know if he's non-violent. He don't know.
The fucking 7 demons got him so confused, bro. They got him confused, bro.
Hey, listen. That's a receipt. Y'all hear that shit? Mr. Marquez didn't psychologically exceeded my goddamn analysis. My goddamn analysis on this man. That is a receipt. Because you know what? That's just like on the movie Split. Remember, they had all them personalities, but the one personality was running them all. That's right. You just diagnosed this nigga. Tyrese is the nigga. And so I'm going to say this before Mr. Marquez drops some jewels. I don't want nobody calling him Nature Boy no more. If y'all hear me call him Nature Boy and I slip, correct. His name, we gonna know because you got to call Tyrese forth. You got to call him forth. That motherfucking name from here on out is Tyrese. Tyrese from here on out.
That's the one.
That's right.
But I didn't. Nobody made me come against you. You made me come against you. You pulled me onto that live that day. You don't even know who you're dealing with around you. Better watch out behind that tree. They coming for you. Better look out behind that bush. They coming for you. They coming for you, bro. Like, man, you talking all that shit, and I'm gonna challenge all them young men over there.
Hold on, before he say that, he got a point, because everybody ain't gonna just up and leave. Everybody ain't gonna just up and leave. Willow, he ran up in her. He passed it around to another dude. He ran up in her. Then he passed off to Rambo. Okay. Then she had her baby, and I'm pretty sure that was a whole lot more messed up situation than we got to see. And then Keys, he gave up all his deceased mother's money to this dude, over $300,000. Okay, and these people left, and like Pharaoh said, they left, and they left a part of their soul with this dude, and he let them walk, talking about they betrayed him, they left him hanging. What about the services that he still needs from them? Everybody ain't gonna just walk away. Somebody might get you while you're sleeping.
You can manage to get the feminine tendencies out your ass, and if he try to hurt one of them women or one of y'all need to kick his fucking ass and put him on that road and do y'all thing like everybody else. Kick that nigga ass, man. Don't let him fuck over y'all no more. That dude ain't shit. That dude, he don't have nothing original. He don't have nothing for nobody, and he always talking about dying. Man, go die then, fuck.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Hurry up.
Let me tell you something. What I learned about people who say, I want to kill myself. People that want to kill themselves, kill themselves. People that say they won't kill themselves is reaching out for help. But I ain't got no fucking help for you. I wish you drown, bitch. I wish you drown. I wish you fucking drown. And you better watch. Better watch your ass from here on out. Cause them gorillas coming to get you, bro. Coming to get you. That's all I gotta tell you.
That's right. And with that being said, you know, we have Mr. Marquez coming on here dropping his wisdom. And you know, once again, I ain't got nothing to say behind it. And you know, Nature Boy, I know you watching because you always watching because you's a bitch. And so you gonna wake up in the morning at 5 in the morning, or you probably gonna go live right after this and cry in your tent. But mainly, I hope the message is getting the velvet. You know, more so than Nature Boy confirming to her, you know, what her father, you know, wants to convey to her. And Mr. Marquez, like I always say, you welcome on the platform whenever you got anything you want to say. And
I got one more thing to say, bro. I got one more thing to say. I need y'all to understand something. I didn't ask for this. He did. I'm not picking up no mantle. I'm not carrying on no flagship. He asked me for this, and I'm giving it to him. Nobody else got nothing to do with this shit but him. It's about my child. It's not about nothing else. If you read one of the receipts, you could clearly see where I had to drop some knowledge on her so she can understand that I know what she was talking about, and at the same time, baby girl, I love you, do your thing, just be smart. But him, that bitch ass nigga, I don't care nothing for him, cause he not the one. Now, that being said, everybody gotta remember this. People come into your life as a blessing or a lesson. And when you get that red flag for that lesson, time to let go, because that blessing ain't there. And to Mr. Bishop, blessings are sometimes disguised as opportunities. I gave you the opportunity, and you didn't take one of the best blessings that possibly could have happened to you, bro. So fuck you from here on out. That's how I feel about you. And every time I feel like it, I got receipts too. I got a whole bunch of receipts that I can give you. And I thank you, young man, for letting me come on and letting me express myself and getting my word out, because he wouldn't let me do it. That's why I came on Young Pharaoh platform, because your bitch ass denied me. That's right. And that's the truth, y'all. That's the truth.
That's right. That's right. Well, listen, you know, like I said, and I don't even want to seem like I keep repeating myself, but whenever you feel like you gotta, you want to bust a sniper shot, you want to bust a shot, you already know, just hit me up and you got it, because we here for it and we riding with you. And you know, on the way out, I just want to say pressure bust pipes, because I heard somebody else left today. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, he said 2 people left today.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
He said 2 people left. 2 people left me today.
See.
And you know, I don't fucking know what's going on. Motherfuckers fucking Pharaoh, that motherfucker, he fucking all my people running away from me. Won't you stop it, man?
That's right. And when Velvet leave, that motherfucker gonna kill himself. That motherfucker gonna kill his motherfucker self. That nigga gonna go live and be on live like, it's all over. It's all over, man. I'm telling you, when she did, because she already looking like, nigga, I'm tired of your bullshit, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm tired of
you. He gonna beat himself with one of them fucking banana trees in the back. That's what he gonna do. He gonna beat himself to death with one of them fucking banana trees.
And he know she about to, he already know she about to break, because.
So when you ready, baby girl, you get a message to us. You ain't gonna have to wait at no fucking airport like nobody else, and And as for GoFundMe money and all that, your shit gonna be there. So all you gotta do is say where you at, and it's there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
that's right.
I thank you again, man. I thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Family, it's been another night. Okay? I ain't gonna pull. I'm tired. Okay? Like I said.
All right, y'all. There you go. I think I see where that first interview is between them. But I'm gonna verify that that's it, and then I'm gonna try to pull that up. Then I'm gonna also go back and look at the things that Eliana has said about her father. Because of him doing the interview with Pharaoh. And one of the things she said is that he's not her father anymore. He's not her father, and Nature Boy is her father. Okay. But we'll see you in the next video. Peace.